Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. And today, a pencil review. We're going to be looking at the test scoring number 580 pencil from the General Pencil Company in Jersey City, New Jersey. So I recently got a dozen of these, and this is how they come. They come with a wrapper, a collar that kind of goes around the dozen pencils, and it doesn't say, General must use these for any number of pencils, but General Pencil Company since 1889. Recyclable has the Pencil Makers Association seal on there, genuine cedar, a renewable resource. And you flip it over, made in the USA. That's always nice to see. General Pencil Company, made in the USA. So there's the band around the pencil. We'll pull one out. You can see they're pre-sharpened, so they have a factory sharpen on them. This is a black painted pencil with a white imprint, General's Test Scoring 580. That's all it says. No other markings on here that I can see. It's a hexagonal pencil. It has a silver chromish ferrule that is crimped on, and a pink eraser. And it looks like the ferrule is on. Here's a few little slivers of the barrel that came up on the wrong side of the ferrule when it was put on in place. But overall, the paint job is okay, and the imprint is okay. It's not, a fine lacquer like you see in some of the Japanese pencils or the more expensive pencils. These pencils weren't particularly expensive. And just so that while we're on the subject of test scoring pencils, General's makes this, and as does another American pencil company, the Musgrave Pencil Company in Shelbyville, Tennessee. They make they call it a test scoring pencil. And we'll review that as well. And some of the Japanese manufacturers also make a test scoring pencil. So I'll do a video in the future where I sort of do a side-by-side comparison. But I wanted to look at this pencil. I love the Musgrave test scoring pencil. Has a nice dark line, and I thought that perhaps this would as well. So we have a hexagonal barrel that comes pre-sharpened. The graphite looks fairly centered on that, and we will get to writing with it. Again, it's the hex pencils from General's have they all sort of have that famous sort of semi-hex feel to it. I mean, the corners are there, but they're very muted and they're very comfortable. So we'll write with this and see how it does. I would start with the factory point that is on the pencil. Just start there, and oh yeah. Look at that nice dark line. Now they don't give they don't grade the core, so I don't know quite what this is. It's certainly a pretty, it's a 1B and maybe even a little softer than that, honestly. May even be kind of gravitating towards a 2B, perhaps. Writes very nice. Point retention, yeah, again, if you're using this for an exam, you better take a pencil sharpener with you because that point is going to wear fairly quickly. So let's put a nice sharpen on there. But it's got a nice cedar, nice wood barrel here. Sharpens fairly easily and evenly. Yeah, nice. Okay. Pretty smooth. I'll have to see how it compares with the Musgrave, which, as I remember, it's been a while since I've used the Musgrave test scoring pencil, but as I remember, it was fairly smooth. All right, let's check a smudge, shall we? Okay. Got a little bit of a smudge line there. Honestly, it's not quite as bad as I thought it might be for as soft as the core feels. So we will get to doing a little bit of erasing. We'll start with the attached eraser here. Does okay, not great. Generals usually have pretty decent erasers. Let's try this one. Pentel works very well. The Mars works very well. Pink Pearl, pretty good. Art Gum, pretty good. Milan, also good. Let's try a natural rubber eraser here. Yep, good. How about a Nataraj? Okay. Well, there you have it. Almost every pencil eraser I used did a really good job. The attached eraser had probably the left behind the most shadowing, but the erasability rating on this pencil, I'll give it an A-. Pretty good. pencil sharpener here. And we can, let me zoom out and see if we can't do a little bit more writing. You know, you could certainly, for those of you who are artists, it certainly would be a pencil that I think you could use in drawing. In certain applications, it would be okay. Good for crossword and puzzle doers. And but it's also just a nice dark general writing pencil. Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying writing with this pencil. It's comfortable. It has a nice dark line. It has a real slight scratch to it. Not in a bad way, and not where it offers a lot of resistance against the paper. It's not quite as buttery soft as some of the, darker core pencils that we might have used before. But I think the formulation of the core helps maybe with the point retention a little bit. Yeah, really nice writing pencil. I'm going to enjoy using these. You can see, fairly dark line. You're going to get a little bit of a smudge. It is a softer core. It erases very well with most of the popular block erasers out there. But the core is strong. Really didn't have any cracking, sharpened well, and the cedar is very nice on this pencil, and it is a comfortable pencil to hold, and I think it is a good pencil to use for any kind of just general handwriting and everyday use. So its intention is for test scoring, and it would certainly be great for that, but I would recommend this pencil for everyday writing if you like a darker, bolder line, but still with a decent amount of core strength and point retention. I think this one really does that. So thank you for spending some time and helping me with this review as I take a closer look at the General's Pencil Company's test scoring pencil. And I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon right here on Always Analog.